All right, hi everyone. In response to the Ask Me Anything post, you've contributed some great questions, which we're going to put to Lynn, the boss. So Lynn has very bravely agreed to field some of these questions. So first of all, Lynn, a question from Brenda on Instagram, who wants to know what you had for lunch today.
Oh, interesting. So I had spicy beetroot soup.
Spicy beetroot soup.
It
Ooh,
was delicious.
right.
And beetroot was grown in my garden by
Wow.
me. Isn't that great?
Wow, that sounds exciting. I don't even like beetroot, and I would like to try some of that. That sounds very cool.
It is really nice, really nice.
Okay, so next, a question from Carol on Facebook. Carol pointing out that it's been a tough old year, hasn't it? And in this year, obviously, all of us have had to adapt and do a few things slightly differently from how we otherwise would have done. So Carol wonders, especially with your role at BCT, is there any particular thing that sticks in your mind, or something you might have had to do a bit differently from how you might have had in mind?
Yeah, for sure. I think really good question, Carol. I think the thing that has been different is this moving away from meeting together as a group, the team together, and we've had to move it into this environment of Zoom. And you know, we're really grateful for it because it has allowed us to meet face to face, so to speak. But it is different, and not seeing the team physically has been difficult. So that's the thing that I guess it's a sort of a funny highlight, isn't it? Because it's a sort of negative thing, but thankful for it as well.
Mm.
Okay.
And again, relating to COVID, another question from Facebook, this time from Alan, who is interested in how our project partners have responded to COVID and how much the pandemic might have disrupted their work.
Yeah, that is such an interesting question, isn't it? I think I would say that our partners have been wise warriors. They have been incredible how they've responded. And the COVID, of course, has interrupted their activity in the work. More so probably in Zambia and Rwanda. In Goma, it seems to have been affected less. But they have all adapted, where, for example, in Zambia, they have the support groups. Well, how they've adapted is by the volunteers going out to see the children in their families' homes. And
Socially
similarly
distanced,
with,
obviously.
say again?
Socially distanced, obviously.
Yeah, of course, yes, socially distanced, yes. But that's how they've thought through these things. But they've also used the support group time to bring the parents, socially distanced, to the support groups to talk about COVID and how to care for their children, and to make sure that parents are getting together to break the isolation that they so often feel. So there's just a few examples.
Brilliant, brilliant. And another question, this one's from Jill. And Jill asks, Lynn, what is your favourite aspect of your role at BCT?
So apart from working with the brilliant BCT team and trustees and our project partners, I think it's actually reading the reports from our project partners of how God uses them to transform children's lives. I think it's extraordinary what we see, and the incredible stories that is a privilege to read. That's what I love the best.
You get some really amazing stories in there, don't you?
We really do, don't we? Yeah, really amazing stories.
And that's your lot. So, Lynn, thank you so much for your time. Thank you for being such a good sport with all this.
Pleasure.
And thank you to everyone who asked a question.
Yeah.
And even if you did ask a question and haven't had a chance to get it answered this time, thank you anyway. And we will bear your questions in mind and hopefully do this again another time maybe. But thank you everyone for your interest in this, and we will see you soon.
Bye.